Take two. This week, triple the rock, triple the dads. M.T. Walker on Rock Dads.
Yeah.
Let's take a look.
Rock Dads!
Rock Dads. Rock Dads. Rock Dads. Rock Dads. Hey, welcome everybody to episode 3 of Rock Dads. Today we have the amazing M.T. Walker, who is an artist that I've had the privilege of being friends with for quite a long time, and he's going to play us into the show. So here, without further ado.
Thanks, Ben. This is a song called Way Down. Hey honey, it's the same snow falling on you like it's falling on me. Hey honey, is your heart too heavy for you like it's heavy for me? Oh, maybe we'll get used to this. I'm way down from what you said to me, way down from what couldn't be, way down, and now I lost my head, I lost my head. Did you notice yet? I'm way down from what you said to me, way down from what I couldn't be, way down, and now I lost my head, I lost my head. Did you notice yet? Hey honey, it's the same bell ringing true like it's ringing for me. Hey honey, is your heart riding right through? So why can't you see that maybe we'll get used to this? I'm way down from what you said to me, way down from what I couldn't be, way down, and now I lost my head, I lost my head. Did you notice yet? I'm way down from what you said to me, way down from what I'll never be, way down, and now I lost my head, I lost my head. Did you notice yet? I'm way down from what you said to me, way down from what I'll never be, way down, and now I lost my head, I lost my head, I lost my head. I'm way down from what you said to me, way down from what I couldn't be, way down, and now I lost my head, I lost my head. Did you notice yet? Hey honey, it's the same snow falling on you like it's falling on me. So why can't you see?
Yeah!
Thanks, guys.
So that is from one of my favorite albums that I just love and had the privilege of being a part of, and
That's great, man.
some of the most memorable recording sessions probably ever.
It was, yeah.
Yeah.
Amazing recording
Sounds
session.
so good, man.
Yeah.
Really good.
Really amazing.
Thanks.
Yeah.
I'm going to give you your microphone.
Oh, there we go. You can hear me a little bit better now.
a fresh breeze to the show because it's so hot outside. It's actually
you are a fresh and breezy fellow. Thank you, Mike.
That's it, the fresh breeze. Yeah, man, it's so glad to have you here. We are glad that you're here and you accepted our $100,000 thing.
Bribes work.
Oh, of course.
No,
it's awesome to have you here, man.
The free parking was great too.
I know.
It's Toronto. It's free parking everywhere you go.
Everywhere you go. Yeah. As long as you pay for it, it's free.
Yeah. You'll never get a ticket.
Convenience and free.
It's amazing having you here today, man. It's different to have somebody playing music for us. Right, and like I said, it brings a different vibe to the show, and that's what we want to.
Yeah.
And you're a great man.
Thanks. You guys are great men too.
We did the research once again. We did the research. This time
Very
was
expensive.
All the way to 1 o'clock in the morning. I couldn't even sleep thinking what we're gonna ask.
We scoured the interwebs to find your history.
Yeah, man. Do you have anything to ask?
Well, I can't ask him on camera because.
Ben already knows.
Yeah,
we're so shady.
No, this is just like I said last time to Larissa. This is just a conversation. There's no research done. To be honest with you,
no agenda other than having
just
you on the show wanting to
you're a
pick
friend.
your brain.
Exactly,
Yeah.
You're a friend, and we just want to ask you a few questions because. It is what it is. You want to start with the questions?
Well, first of all, thanks for coming on Rock Dads because you're a dad, you have 4 kids, and you're a rock musician / folk indie, whatever you do.
Yeah, whatever. Yeah.
So you have 4 kids, which is more than both of us. Well, I guess it's the sum of both of our children
exactly.
put together. How has that shaped your life?
This woman once said. She was introducing me to people, and she's like, "Oh, this is Mike Walker, and he's got 4 kids on purpose."
Why would anyone do this to themselves?
So I don't know. I guess it was 4 kids was always kind of in the plan for my wife and I. It came to be. I don't know. It was fun making them. I don't know.
Is that how all children get made? That's the ultimate reason to have kids, isn't it?
No, you know what? Having 4 kids, I think it's from an artist standpoint and like a writer standpoint. Before you had all this time, and then now your priority is your kids. So how do you work your writing and being inspired and finding those moments where you're going to write a good song because those moments are fewer. And so it's carving out time or just being flexible to be like, oh, I got this much time by myself. And part of it is sacrifice. It's like, oh, I could go watch a TV show in this free time, or I could go write a song. And sometimes you just kind of force yourself, even though you might just... After a long day, I just feel like crashing on the couch. But no, you kind of find those moments where you can get away and do that. But I think having kids, there's something about before I had kids, it was kind of like all about the music. That was like my focus. It was like all about the music, and now it's like it's not my only thing. So it's definitely a healthier balance. And I think keeping that in mind is like music is not the only thing. And I think it's healthy to have other things that are important, and more important, and
of course.
So
I think
true.
it makes the music richer and more meaningful, So
I've always found that having kids is sort of an excuse to not have to stay all night.
Yes,
and you have somewhere to go, somewhere to be, people who care about you. I find when you're single or even just in a relationship without kids, you don't really have as much excuse. You kind of, you feel guilty almost if you're not pouring your entire life into work.
Oh yeah, totally. Yeah.
Whereas kids are a big draw, and they also, they demand that immediacy from us, like where we are kind of sucked into the moment, right? Like being present with them. Yeah. And so we have to get out of that mindset of all the work that we have lined up and everything. You have to sort of drop that. And, even if you're checking your phone and I'm getting back to emails or whatever, I mean, your kids see you on that and they come to talk to you. I mean, how many times have your kids been like, Dad, what are you doing? Like, pay attention to me, right?
Yeah.
Helps you to be present. And But have you found? Were you a night owl before you had kids?
You know, no, it's funny. My wife is, so I've kind of had to be because she is. But I'm very much a morning person.
That's good.
I'm kind of the one that gets up and gets things going in the morning and breakfast and all that stuff.
Yeah.
But I do stay up later because that's my wife. That she's a bit of a night hawk. She's like, I'll be like winding down and she's vacuuming.
So you don't get any sleep. Is what I'm
basically
hearing.
what I'm saying is I don't sleep much, but yeah. But
Oh my gosh.
But no, I think I think having 4 kids and it keeps. I feel like it keeps you young at heart, and doesn't allow you to like, become bitter or let things beat you down. It keeps you stable. It keeps you
in perspective, right?
yeah.
Like it definitely, again, it helps you to reprioritize your life a little bit and keeps you humble. And you certainly don't have time to be super selfish anymore, which is a big shift for a lot of people.
Yeah,
I found. And yeah, it's a weird transition when you have your first one and then you go. I always thought, I told people when Emma was pregnant, I was like, it's not going to change me.
Yeah.
Don't worry. I'll still be here at the studio
changes.
and late hours and stuff like
Yeah,
that. Let's just say no more 24-hour sessions, which was a thing before.
I think
kids,
with the first, it obviously changes you, but then when the second comes, then it's like it's even more, So, but yeah, definitely, not the late nights the same, But,
and then you pop out 2 more, and then game over.
But I have a question for you guys. I actually have a question for you guys. Since you guys have all these kids, and I only have one.
Okay.
Is it easier to have like 2 or 3, or easier to have one? Because what I hear from people, it's better if you have like 2 or 3 or 4, versus having one.
Is it better or easier?
Is it easier? Easier.
I don't know.
Because
I guess from what I'm told, people that have one, it's a different dynamic for sure.
Yeah.
Right? Because that's like, there's no brothers or sisters, so it's you and your child. So definitely 4 is, because they're all different ages. We have a bit of a gap between the first 2 and the second 2. So there's that kind of crazy dynamic. Like my oldest is 21 and my youngest is 10.
Yeah.
So it's
Wow.
like, you've got like teenagers in like early 20s, and then you've still got kids that need you.
He's old enough to be his dad.
Pretty much, right? So it's like, so then you got that dynamic going as well. So our house is maybe a little bit more unique. Yeah, we have 4, but we didn't do 4 like boom, 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 boom. We kind of had 2. Then a bit of a break, not intentionally, but just that's the way it worked out. And then we had 2 more, and
Because I feel one kid only, it's tough, man.
Well, you're more on the hook to be entertaining them all the time.
So she's like, she's into gymnastics, and she's like, Daddy, now we got to do this. And I go, yeah, at 32, I can't do this anymore. I'm 32, like my bones hurt.
Well, yeah, like when I had my first, I was like, 21 years ago. It was like we'd go to the park and I'm playing, grounders with them on the jungle gym, and now my kids are like, let's play grounders, and I'm like, I usually tap out after 5 minutes.
Exhausted.
I'm climbing on the climber, and I'm getting like cramps in my shin cramps. So,
you know what grounders is in your 40s? It's pretty much you lying on the ground with a broken back.
Yeah, my thing now is like, okay, don't
literally
worry.
grounders.
Yeah, for me the game is like you know what? Daddy lays down on the floor and you step on him. You just walk on his back. Because
that's a sneaky way of getting a free massage.
She's like, okay, I'll do gymnastics on your back, and I'm like,
you worked out that knot, fantastic, great.
Yeah, 32, it's like this,
being
man.
32 is hard.
It's really hard.
Yeah, I'm sorry. You'll catch up to us eventually,
Yeah,
Vasco.
I know.
Yeah.
I can't wait to be 47 or 48.
You'll get there.
No, but it's kids bring a different vibe to the family. I find if we didn't have our daughter, right now will be just me and my wife. We'll be like, well, we're looking at each other. What we gotta do today? That's it. That's it. I love my wife. We've been together for 21 years. Yeah, nice. And 21 married, but the rest I'm not gonna count. It's 2 men. But
she knows.
She knows.
We're gonna have her on the podcast, and Melania, you can tell us exactly how long you've been together with Vasco.
Yeah.
And we'll make a whole list of cue cards.
Did I say that I love her?
Questions? It's answered.
No, but it brings a different dynamic to the family, and I love kids, man. because I'm the biggest kid of the family, to be honest with you. So being together with the kids makes me feel good, right? So,
and
I
from
guess
a number of guys, especially dads, it's like it allows you to sort of an excuse to be childish and have fun with, you know, Lego and toys and squirt guns and you know, go-karts or, you know, whatever it is. It's super
the only thing that upsets me is that she doesn't like my songs. I don't know about your kids. Do they listen to your songs or sing with you?
They do now. Like they it's funny, like my oldest, like when I was kind of, he was a bit younger when I was recording the album, and he kind of listened but didn't like, he was at that age where he only liked the music that his buddies at school, in elementary school, were into, right? So he didn't really but then he kind of, he's older now, so that like he understands my style of music and then actually kind of cool is like both, like two of my sons especially like listen to my old band Turn Off the Stars, and we were more like alternative rock, but like they like listen to it and they just can't believe it's me. Like they're like Dad, these songs are amazing, and the songs like hit them hard, and they're like, you wrote these words, Dad? What? I don't understand how you like my 13-year-old's just like, I don't understand how you came up with this, Dad. Like, I love what you're saying in this song. It's amazing. Blah, blah, blah. And so it's starting to come around now that they're old enough, then they can actually appreciate music, that they start to like my stuff. My daughter was showing, I guess, shows her friends, you know, my M.T. Walker stuff, and she's like, yeah, it's weird, Dad. They all have you on their Spotify playlist. They really like it. And it's cringy for me, but they really like it.
That's awesome.
That's amazing. Yeah. It's always hard. Like, I find my kids probably like listening to my music more than I do, because I like it, but it's also, I don't know if you find this, but I find it a little bit hard to listen to yourself.
Oh yeah.
And especially your voice, it's like oh, that's my voice. I mean, it's I don't know.
Yeah, no.
Some people like it, but
I find the same. It's my daughter doesn't want to listen to my stuff. She's like, especially when we're recording, and you know, when you go into the car and you want to play and play and play. Yeah. She gets into the car, please, Daddy. Now you again. Now you. And I go, that's okay.
You turn around, you're like, Daddy's an award-winning artist, sweetie, and she's gonna be like,
nah, it's all good.
She's gonna be like, I don't care. She gonna give me ice cream or what?
She actually doesn't care. She's like, she goes to my studio. She sees the award there. A piece of glass. That's what you want, a piece of glass. And I go, you don't know how much this means to me and the people that work with me. Like, this is so important. She's like, Daddy, come on. Taylor Swift has I don't know how many Grammys. You know.
I like to like ride on those little victories really hard. It's like the producer that BBC once mentioned. You know?
No, it makes because it's something that you accomplish, right? It's important for you.
Your music is a legend that will last a lunchtime.
That's true. That's true. No, but it's important for them to understand that.
That's a great dad joke, by the way.
It's from the Ruddles. If you've seen the Ruddles,
I'm just gonna move this fern because I can see your face. I'm short.
Oh, sure. Yeah.
There's too many ferns around. No, but it's important, man, that they like. But it's like you said, it's got to take them time to understand the process and what we did, right?
Yeah.
It's we'll see. Maybe she never likes it.
You know what?
She'll probably grow into it.
Yeah. At some point, it's going to be like my dad did this, and you know, she'll be really proud when she's 48.
When I die, like, my dad did this. I didn't appreciate it while he was alive. Dad, if you're there.
My daughters will like it by the time they're at the age when they're allowed to date.
Yeah.
So in their 30s.
So, but the funny thing is, my nephew now is 9 or 10, and is into the podcast and stuff like that. So I told him that we're doing this podcast, and he goes like, Uncle Vash, you're the best, man. You're the best. I watched the podcast. Good stuff, man. Good stuff. He's a 10-year-old. That's good. That's great. That's actually good. And, you know, when they see you here today, your kids are going to appreciate even better.
Yeah.
Because this is so important. This podcast is up there, man.
You know, my 13-year-old is telling all her friends, you know. Yeah. We're changing the world one dad at a time. No, actually, I knew this episode was going to be trouble because normally, you know, there's not 3 dads in the room.
No,
and I say
right.
normally, and this is only our third episode.
Yeah.
But in all 3 episodes, this is the one that has the potential to have the most dad jokes.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
I think everyone's been warned.
Yeah.
Yeah.
By the way, I said absolutely 2 times already. I'm counting today.
Yeah.
Because I keep saying
it's
absolutely.
your
absolutely
my accent,
catchphrase, man. It's your catchphrase.
No, it's the only thing that I know how to do well.
Yeah.
How to
The
say
other
well.
catchphrase he has is, I don't know, just an idea.
or
when he-
kombucha.
Kombucha.
Kombucha?
Is
Kombucha. It's
the
the
Portuguese.
Portuguese kombucha.
Portuguese
the accent.
kombucha.
Just the accent.
Oh, just it.
We talk about this in every show. It's fun. Kombucha.
Time for kombucha time.
Kombucha time.
We should get a sponsor, kombucha
Yeah.
sponsor.
We'll make our own kombucha and sell it.
I did it actually. I went to this thing to learn how to do kombucha, and I did it for a little bit. But then he started like, this is not the same kombucha
Yeah.
than these guys make.
You know what's really freaky about kombucha?
What is kombucha?
It's just the Portuguese pronunciation of kombucha.
But it's fermented tea. It's
Oh, it's fermented tea.
Fermented. It's kind of fermented tea with fruits and stuff.
Kombucha
Like what
itself?
actually is
Oh
kombucha
yeah, it's
itself?
like
Yeah.
fermented tea and
Okay.
fruit juice kind of thing.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I've seen that. In the
Has a
store.
little
Yeah,
almost
yeah,
like
yeah.
a apple cider vinegar kind of taste to it, but it's pretty good.
Okay.
Yeah, I like beer better, but kombucha is not that bad. But yeah,
Well, when
it's-
you guys make your Rock Dad's beer, that'll be.
man,
Yeah, I'll buy a case for
you
sure.
gotta get a percentage.
Yeah.
Because you came up with these ideas.
It's the 2 of us on the cover, but then there's like a little thing of Mike going like, "Hey guys,
saying,
he's there. We're serving it to him. He's like,
Oh, like
he's,
this.
he's got a bib on, curling his mustache."
and then a thing saying, I come up with it. I came up with this idea. This guy did nothing. But I
Keep
do.
up with this.
TM, yeah, totally Mike's idea.
That's right. No, but it's a great idea. Actually, a great name for a beer.
Yeah.
Holy
Well,
man.
it is.
You know, I went, Mike, you were asking me on Instagram earlier today about Coldplay, and I went to the show last night.
Oh, it was last night you went?
I went last
Very cool.
night, yeah. And you'll all be happy to know it was $20 for a beer.
That's crazy.
Like, absolutely.
Was it just like a tall boy, or was it a...
Just tall boys.
Oh my
and
gosh.
yeah, it was pretty
$20.
ridiculous, but it did make me think about
Stop drinking.
no. Let's
gotta
just say
use this up.
Yeah.
let's just say it made
It's getting too expensive.
the whole experience very interesting. So I think it was a little bit like one of those concerts where I was like, oh, it would be so cool to bring the kids here because it's a little bit like a kid's birthday party.
Yeah.
There's confetti everywhere. They're throwing
Yeah.
balloons around, and
Yeah.
they dress up in like
the
costumes,
costumes,
yeah. Oh, they
and
do?
they had puppets.
Really?
So it was like kind of like an episode of Sesame Street. Now, if you had a little too much to drink, it would have been a very scary place to be.
Yeah.
So, but
No, but it's too expensive, man. How you get like, especially the drunk people. I don't want to go to that show. The beer's so expensive. I want to take a 6-pack.
I think it's a 2-drink limit anyway.
But
So.
it's super expensive.
People
man.
can't afford to get drunk at that.
No,
concert.
I think that's why people aren't drinking anymore. No one can afford it.
The,
So.
the thing is, you pay so much for the concert itself to watch the concert.
Yeah.
And then you go in. That's why they make the money. And you pay for how many ounces of beer? Probably
Well, they're like
16?
whatever the
16,
normal
12, something like
Yeah.
that.
tall boy is.
It's $20.
Yeah,
It's a lot of money, man.
right. Come on now.
Oh, yeah.
No wonder this concert. I remember
Start a petition for dads' rights.
exactly.
Yeah.
I remember
Let's
when
make all beer affordable.
I
right.
agree.
Let's
When
do
it
it.
was Taylor Swift, look at this, the money that girl took from you, man.
Yeah.
Like so much money, the tickets alone. Like there was,
Yeah.
I think
Oh,
the
yeah.
cheapest ticket was like $2,000 or $3,000.
Yeah. Well, it's supply and like really supply and demand kind
Yeah.
of stuff with her, right? The
Yeah.
demand. Apparently, I heard for the Canadian shows for Taylor Swift. I don't know if you ever had this with the Turn Off the Stars show, but she had 50 million people trying to get tickets
That's crazy.
at the same time for one show.
Well, that happened all the time with Drunk
yeah,
Stars.
that's what I.
Yeah.
It was more like about 60 million every time for that.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
No, but was good a concert or
Taylor?
no? Coldplay.
Oh, Coldplay. Yeah, Coldplay was good. It was
Yeah,
really
it's
good.
good,
What was nice about it is, sure, there's all the kids' birthday party kind of stuff that happens at the
Yeah,
show,
yeah.
but they actually have the musician skill and the songs to be able to have that crazy show,
Yeah.
but you still respect them as musicians. Where some people,
Yeah.
I find like you need the excuse. to like, or I should say the padding that you have is like all this visual stuff to distract from the fact that you can't play instruments and you can't sing properly live. They're out there, like Chris Martin was out doing,
he's good.
You know,
skilled.
he was, they were putting a camera on different people in the audience and he was improvising a song about them.
Really?
At one point. And, you know, just stuff like that. It's so like heartfelt and, you know.
That's good, man. They did they play a lot in Europe because they're from UK, right? But they did a show in my town, in my city. I think it was last year in the stadium, and apparently was one of the best shows that that city ever had.
No way.
They had Guns N' Roses like I think it was last month or so.
Wow.
Not even close.
Really?
Crazy. Well, as someone was telling me today, my friend Steve was mentioning that the Coldplay is like the Beatles of this generation, and we don't quite see it because we're in it.
Yeah, because we're in it. Yeah.
But it's like a cultural phenomenon.
Yeah,
You know, everybody across every demographic, young, old, no matter what country and background you're from, male, female, like whatever.
Yeah.
Most people can sort of appreciate something about Coldplay somewhere in their repertoire, and you know. But were they like, for you guys? Were they an influence for your music?
Yeah, for me for sure. You're like back in like my 20s, and when I was playing in my band, they were a huge influence on us, songwriting wise, and I don't know. I guess vocally, I've tried to become my own singer, but I still get the odd, you know, person saying I have a bit of that sound.
Chris Martin, baritone kind of thing.
Baritone thing. I think it just.
I could hear that.
It just comes when I sing, and I don't think I mean to do it, but it just happens. But for sure, like I definitely listened to them more years ago than I do now. But I still like I totally respect them, and they usually have like a few songs when they put out an album that I really like. You know,
every album they put out,
I really
I heard a couple of the new ones live as well, and it put it in a new context for me, where I was like, this is a really big sing-along song that I didn't really flag it as, you know, like the song Feels Like I'm Falling in Love.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
You know, that one just live was just beautiful, and you know, they had just all of those
just seeing it live
moments.
Kind of was something different than
exactly, big, beautiful sing-along stuff. And I think that's the case like with a lot of music. Like if you see it framed in the right context, or even if you see people singing along to it, you realize, wow, it's actually kind of catchy because it's got, you know, this memorable hook that people can take away. And I think that's something Coldplay's always had.
For me, I think I was never a big fan until the album X and Y.
Oh, that's a great
that
album.
It's
what
my
a great
favorite.
album.
Since then,
cool.
My favorite. Even when they came out with the Yellow whatever song, it didn't hit me, man. For some reason, I was living in Europe around that time, but I don't know. Everybody liked it, and I just found it like too mellow for me.
Rush of Blood came out. That's the one that hit me. I was just like, what is this? Like, I remember hearing a radio station, like they were playing the whole album, and with some interviews and stuff, and Politic came on. I was like, whoa, what is this? That was like different. I was so impressionable. I think I was at that right age where it just like you're just like, what is this? So
100%. My sister was into them first, actually, Jessica, and she flagged the song Yellow. She's like, I love this song. This is so great. And I was like, oh, it's pretty good. But I was like, he's just a pretty boy making music, and you know, the girls love him because he's handsome. And you know, I kind of rolled my eyes for a minute before I really took it in. And then I fell asleep listening to the album at a friend's house. And in that half dream state, listening to their Parachutes album, it made sense all of a sudden. It's just beautiful, dreamy. It was a dreamy album. I understood what depth they had. And then I agree with you, the Rush of Blood to the Head thing. That came right as my parents were getting divorced when I was 19. And I was in school, so I'd listen to the album on transit every day going to school, and being like so gutted by the thought of my parents' divorce, but then also feeling like Coldplay kind of helped to get me through it. But like the Scientist, listening to that song still makes me a little bit sad because of that. That strong association, and you know, you just go like, oh, I really want.
Yeah, it's funny. X and Y. there's certain moments that, like, for my wife and I, like in her life and some hardship she went through, that whenever one of those songs comes on, she's like, "Can you change the station?" Yeah, it was about her, when her mom was passing. So I think, I think it just brings triggers. So for us, I love that album. I still actually love a lot of the songs on it, but yeah, it does trigger something a little bit for us. But it's
I think it was the first album. Yeah, I think it was the first album for me that I found more complete. You know what I mean? Because the other ones were like more acoustic guitar, very raw.
Yeah.
And that one was, when I heard that album the first time, I was like,
the XY album.
Crap,
They finally honed a really tight sound. I thought at that point.
Yeah.
There was songs like I think of like White Shadows and Talk and.
Talk is amazing.
Talk's a really great song. Yeah. Well, even Fix You, I realized, like, you know, that song, when I heard it for the first time, I was like, this is a pretty good song, but you realize, like, what staying power a song like that has. Like, you see it in concert and you just go, oh my goodness, like that song.
Especially the last part of the song.
Have
when the guitar comes in.
Yeah. It's so good.
It's so powerful.
Yeah, it's great.
Have you guys seen the clip at Glastonbury where he brings Michael J. Fox on stage? And you know Michael J. Fox,
I did see.
Of course, is in a wheelchair now because of Parkinson's. And they bring him on stage. They give him a guitar, and it's just the most beautiful thing. Because he's like, Michael J. Fox is like a childhood hero of mine. I wanted to be like Marty McFly. You know, and
I love that series.
Oh my
I can
gosh.
still put any of those movies on
and
watch it and like just be hooked.
Yeah,
I don't know what it is. Like
100%.
That series.
Well, they're still really, even by modern standards, I think they're really well-made movies now. They're still watchable. Whereas some movies made in that time period, I cannot watch. Like they're pretty horrible.
They're pretty bad. Yeah.
And even ones from early 2000s, 90s, whatever. But there were ones like Indiana Jones, Star Wars, Back to the Future, the Terminator movies. Like they all kind of hold up over time.
Yeah.
Harry Potter, like you know, they're so well made and thought out that I think they kind of stand the test of time. I was actually surprised. I was watching The Last Crusade, the Indiana Jones one, not too long ago, and I thought, wow, this actually like cut Steven Spielberg, I think it was, who directed it. Like he cut it up and edited it like a modern movie. Like it was fast paced as a modern movie, and I was like, this is really watchable and really fun to watch.
Spielberg was the best, man. Spielberg did a lot of good movies, like the one with the shark. What's the name? Jaws. All those movies from the era, like I'll say, like in the end of the 80s, beginning of 90s.
Yeah.
I don't remember well because I'm 32, so but but I still watch those movies.
So am I.
I remember Led Zeppelin a little bit.
You must have been really young when those came out.
Oh man, I was 3.
I was -1.
I was 3. No, but all these movies from that era, like Ghostbusters.
Yeah.
All these movies, they're so good, man.
Yeah,
like
so good.
seriously,
they're amazing.
They don't make movies. Well, they make better quality movies in terms of the effects and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But like how can I put this into words? When you look at a movie today and in the 80s, just the quality of the movie makes you stay there. I say the 80s versus now. It's so perfect now. It's like there's no space for mistake on these movies. You know what I mean? Like there's
nothing out of place,
perfect. Right? And those movies, even like the effects. Look, I was watching
which one?
The Gremlins. I was watching Gremlins. I was like, I showed my daughter, this is supposed to be a scary movie, so you better be scared. She's like, that's a toy. It's like a toy.
It's funny because we were looking at movies like this is funny. We're talking about this like 2 weeks ago. We're thinking. Actually, I think I texted Ben. I'm like, "Hey, you have any ideas for good?
Oh yeah, you just watched Spaceballs, right?
We just watched Spaceballs. Such a kids love, by the way.
Best movie ever.
But then we were thinking Gremlins. I was like, "What about Gremlins?" And my wife's like, "Oh, that's way too scary." And my 2 youngest are 10 and 13. And I'm like, but it's not really that good anyway. Like I think it's pretty cheesy from what I remember. I'm like, I don't think it's that scary, but
it's like a V-series movie. It's so bad, but it's so good at the same time. Yeah, that's good. It's like music. Because it's music, same thing. I find that music from that era, actually they're more complex music than they make it today. I don't. Maybe I'm wrong.
It actually took. I think in some ways, not in every case, but I think it actually took more physical human effort because you had to, everything was a physical medium, like tape, you had to get the take proper, if you had to edit, you had to actually slice the tape, you had to think about, the complexities of trying to get a MIDI pattern into a primitive computer and like loading sample banks on flashcards, and like it was really pretty elaborate. I mean, I'm not.
Do you think it would have taken? It probably took way longer to
probably
to do something like that, right?
to create.
Well, in some ways, if you're not good, it would have taken longer.
Yeah.
If you had a lot of talent, it might have been more effortless. But in terms of the production side, I think in some cases, like Michael Jackson's Thriller, I mean, that obviously, famously, they did 82 mixes of Billie Jean.
Oh, wow.
And so you can imagine. And of course, this is like, I don't know if this is Michael Jackson saying, that's not the one. Oh, we got to do it again. We got to do it again.
Yeah.
But you're wearing your tape down, so every time you play the tape, you lose a little tiny bit of quality because these particles come off of the tape as it goes, rubs across the tape head and all this. So get this, Quincy Jones. I think the story is Quincy Jones like went away for the night, and Michael Jackson and the engineer kept mixing, and they just stayed up all night and ran mixes. And Quincy Jones came in and he's like, "Play mix number 2." And
out of the 80,
and that was the mix that they took. And the reason is, it's like you get your practice mix in, because in those days too, like you'd have people fanned across the console. Okay, you take the drums. When the drum fill comes in, turn it up a little bit. Okay, you take the vocal, ride the vocal. So you have like sometimes you'd have a bunch of engineers on the console, like riding in real time.
Yeah.
And it take 2, like the mix number 2 was the final mix. And what it was just like any great music, it relied on the instinct of the people before they started overthinking it.
Yeah.
Because, how many times are you in the studio and you realize, you're way past the crest of the wave. We've talked about this last time.
We talked about this all the time.
Right? Like it's you can totally go too far. As soon as you get to the point where you're starting to think about it, you've kind of lost that initial spark of inspiration. You're no longer riding on instinct. You're riding on calculated moves. And, it's when you get that like real, we've done that with you, like so many like demo vocals we've kept.
Yeah.
Where it's like, this is the final vocal because it had all of the energy, right?
I don't even know how many mixes we did with the song "Is This Love."
27, I think.
27.
Yeah, we
That
totally
song-
Michael Jackson that song.
If we didn't stop around that time, we'll probably working on the music
Yeah,
right
and
now.
then we listened to one of the early mixes and we were like, wow, this is even better.
Yeah, the demo.
Right?
it was-
So
it
So
was-
which one did you go with out of the 27?
I think we went with 27
the
or
last
something.
one.
Yeah.
one, okay.
But then what happened was the other day I was actually going through all these demos.
Yeah.
And the idea was release the demos. Let me release some demos. And I found this demo that we did in the beginning. There was the guitar, there was not a lot of distortion. It was more like clean.
It was more like the
guitar.
edge kind of.
Okay,
But there was a lot of strings. And I was like, holy crap, man, this is so good. So I released that one as a demo.
Oh, did you?
Just whatever.
Oh, cool.
And I just left, no mastering, nothing, was just like that.
Just like
Just-
that, yeah.
Yeah, it was good.
That's cool.
So I have a question for you, and this is going out of the subject a little bit, but we all Christians here, and how do you put like your Christian side into the music? Do you? I don't know if it's the right question to.
Yeah, I think when it comes to my faith, I think I try to write music that I feel that anybody can listen to. For the most part, I try anyway. But I just think that a lot of the songs I write is a lot about life and struggles and hardship, maybe, or things I'm going through. Yeah. Unfortunately, I don't really write when I'm happy a lot of the time. The odd time, but I don't really. I might have a couple songs that sound happy, but the lyrics maybe aren't so. Like, not like super depressing, but like But I think just naturally, just my faith goes into that, and I really do feel that like it's you've heard people talk about how songwriting it's from somewhere else, and for me it's definitely I dig into my faith for that, and
that's right.
And I can't even really I can't really even say where some of the stuff, the melodies come from for me. I really do think it's
Like you're a conduit
Yeah.
for this
Yeah.
It definitely, it just kind of
God flowing through you kind of thing, right?
Yeah. So I think that's kind of how, that's how it
You
works.
start Christian, yeah.
I don't necessarily go out thinking I'm going to write a song that's
about
that with that themes,
Yeah.
but those themes do come in, and not every song is those themes. But it's even funny that like I have songs that you probably wouldn't even know that half the songs may be about my wife, and then the other song is about my relationship with God.
Yeah.
And
That's good.
and it's in the same song, and it sounds like a love song for just one theme, but it's two themes. It's funny. I have a couple songs like that where I kind of go in and out of.
What is it? The song Horizons?
Yeah, Horizons. Yeah.
Yeah, it kind of has an interesting
I was
theme
listening
like
to
that,
song
right?
when I was coming in.
Oh, are you? Okay.
Yeah, that
cool.
one, my favorite song of all. I was singing here, Words.
Oh, that's
Love
your
that
favorite
song.
one?
Oh
Yeah.
my
Yeah.
gosh, I
That's
love
a
that
beautiful
song.
song,
It's
yeah.
so
Thanks.
beautiful, man.
Oh,
Yeah.
thanks.
Horizon's good too, but
We all love it.
Words-
Can we just like fanboy for a second? Like, Mike, you're here.
no, but
It's really
it's
happening.
beautiful, man. Really, really, really good, and then that's important to have faith while you're writing. I find, and as this song that we wrote, "The Save Me," was exactly like that. I had this idea. That's the first song that I actually wrote. That I was in that spot that I was like, okay, I'm like in between. I need to write this, and the song came out easily. But I think I'm.
I got nominated for an award.
Yeah, it was.
That was
awesome.
cool.
That's
It's a great song.
When you think about that too, it's like, I think as an artist, like it's important to be authentic to who you are.
Yeah.
So if your faith journey is part of who you are, then it's kind of natural just to put it into the music. And I'm the same as you. Like I've you know, I was in a Christian band in my teens, and then I decided to do solo stuff, and then I decided not to take the route of Christian or worship music or anything like that and do stuff that was more universally themed. But then you always have stuff where it comes back to, actually my faith does get inserted into the lyrics, and it just, again, it's just if you're writing from a true place, it's going to come out at some point. And you're not trying to be preachy. It's just an extension of who you are,
I
right?
think for me, sometimes I'll write something and I'm like, oh, is that too much like this? But I think your listener, if they know who you are as a person, as an artist, that they will understand that that's just a part of who you are, and and respect that, and
100%.
and find meaning in it. Like there's I was playing a gig not long ago, and one woman's like, oh, what's that song about? And then someone who knew me is like, Jesus. But I wasn't going to answer. I was actually going to say, well, what do you think it's about? Like, I don't usually tell people, right? But it's kind of funny.
That's kind of cool, because there's an expression that once we release songs, they're no longer ours. They're kind of everybody's.
Yeah.
And people will sort of extrapolate their own meanings from, the lyrics, essentially, and in often cases will make it their own.
Yeah.
So, it's an interesting thought to say, like, hey, actually, you know what, I'm making this about, again, a relationship or whatever it is. But I think like having, hopeful, positive messages, things that, have elements of faith and stuff like that. I mean, that stuff is pretty universal, even if you don't really believe in God. I mean, everybody, truth be told, everybody believes in something. Yeah. Whether or not you
Everyone
believe
has
in
a
God,
faith of some kind,
right? Even atheism is a faith. Like you have faith that there is nothing. And that's your belief. And and but that's it. Like, but I think it's really nice to be authentic and just respect. When people can hear your music and know it's you authentically. I think that then it's not. There's no judgment there in that sense, right?
No, I had. It's funny because I teach full time, so I was walking out to my car, and I was talking to just a mother, one of the kids I teach music to, and she just said, my kids put on your music all the time, and we listen to it in the car, and And she's like, I love your song, Oceans. She's like,
Aw.
that song gives me goosebumps.
Yeah,
like,
it is a nice song.
and she, I mean, she doesn't know what it's about, but it's just when you hear those kind of things, or like, I had one little boy that his mom told me that he would fall asleep to words every night.
No way.
Yeah, that
That's
kind of stuff,
awesome.
which is pretty
That's
cool.
beautiful.
Yeah,
Makes it worthwhile, right?
yeah,
And
yeah.
I always think about that. Like if you know, even one person appreciates what you're doing, it kind of makes it worthwhile.
Yeah.
You know, you don't need to have a billion fans. If you have, 100 people who kind of dig your stuff, I mean,
Yeah.
I don't know about
That's
you
enough
guys,
sometimes.
but for me, I'm at that stage in my life that I don't write. When I started in the music business, I used to write to make other people happy, right? Like I was writing a song, but my thought was like, okay, this song is gonna
writing
hit
this so people will like it,
exactly.
or people,
But
Yeah.
I'm at the stage now that I just write whatever I want, whatever I like, and I don't know if it happens with you guys, but for me, I just don't care.
100%.
If it's about Jesus, will be about Jesus. That's how I feel.
Yeah, I think that's important. In general, I think like to write something that's meaningful to you.
Yeah.
Maybe not everybody will latch onto that,
Yeah.
and but there will be people that do.
Yep.
And those are the people that's going to be your audience, right? Like I think.
well, yeah, exactly.
Right.
That's exactly what it is. You're better to go to sleep at night knowing that you didn't betray your conscience.
Yeah.
By doing something that you're proud of, then you can stand behind for your lifetime.
Yeah.
Because that's what it becomes. It becomes a timeless piece that doesn't really go away. It follows you around once you release it.
It does, right? So
Right?
it has to be something that you
enjoy doing.
and you're proud
Yeah.
of, and if you don't, otherwise, then what's the point? And I mean, there's something to be said, like if you do write for other people,
Yeah.
and it does well, great, but then what? And then also, if it doesn't do well, then you're just stuck with a song that you just didn't really like anyway, and what was the
Yeah.
point of that anyway? So yeah, it's
100%.
It's definitely better to write something that's
The problem is that with this society, all these musicians now, and I'm talking about the younger musicians and artists, they're writing for this, for the public, for
Well,
the
yeah, and a
crowd.
lot of it's the court of public opinion. So, talking with a few young artists where people are telling me that they're putting a verse and a chorus on TikTok.
Yeah.
And they'll do that sometimes every day. And whichever ones get the attention are the ones that they'll go and then finish. But it's like seeing like market research as you go.
Yeah,
But I just think,
interesting.
honestly, being a true artist, when you get to that point, I think that those people are going to get to a point in 5-10 years time where they're going to go, what was I doing? I should have just made the music I loved, put it out there, and find the people that also love it, right?
Yeah.
Find your fans.
Yeah.
So
Well, because it's funny that like words, like how you say that's your favorite song of mine. For me, it's not my favorite song. I love that song, but for me, it's not. Like,
Yeah,
I mean, it's
yeah,
funny.
absolutely.
Like, but it's funny that you write a song and for
again,
some
now
people,
it's everyone's song.
Yeah, yeah.
And
And then-
he's
then-
he's taking it.
I heard that full album actually.
Oh, did you? Okay.
And that song, for some reason, man, hits me more than any other song,
other song.
even though all the other songs they're amazing.
Yeah.
But that song, for some reason,
Interesting,
it's so warm. It's the way that you sing, the way that I don't know, man.
That's cool.
Good job, man.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Good job.
Shout out to all those amazing musicians on that record.
Yeah. I mean,
Some of the
that's the
best,
thing, yeah.
some of the best in studio experiences that I've had for sure. And now it's
What-
on vinyl.
There you go.
So
Yeah,
But now that someone really likes it, I should just start writing songs just for you.
I
Do
agree.
you think?
now that you know what works,
Words
right?
too. Words
Words
can
two.
call me.
Words two.
The sequel in a world.
We have a chat.
All I need is
song.
one fan. All I need is one. I
That's
got
fine.
it.
No,
One
the funny
desire.
thing is, we have a chat now. Hey, Vash, I just wrote another song for you.
That's right.
Perfect. Perfect, man. I will play it.
awesome.
I've got a
no,
verse and a chorus for you. Should I continue with Vashko? I don't know. Keep going. All
nah,
right.
you can't beat the other one, man. Keep
I can't beat the other
one. it's like those guys in Rocky 1, Rocky 2, Rocky 3,
Yeah.
Rocky 4. The Rocky 4 is worse than the Rocky 2. But they
Do you remember in Spaceballs? There's and next Pongo's review of Rocky 5000. It's like in the future.
Nah, that's funny.
That's
bro.
great.
And I know that you got signed already, right? There was
in my
as,
in my
as per
younger,
my research.
So when I was in my band, we had a few different record deals. So one was a development deal with Warner Canada, and then we were signed to through Universal, my manager at the time, his label, and then our last record deal was out of the States with EMI. It was an American deal with EMI. So
that was good, man.
But yeah,
And now he's fiercely independent,
which
I love. And
That's so good.
It is.
Being independent.
But you know what I like about kind of where I'm at right now is like it's kind of on my own terms. So like I said, having balance with family and I have a job and because I have to provide. I can't just like if the money's not coming in for the music, but I still love doing it, but I still got to provide. But I do it kind of on my own terms, and I do gig because I love playing live, but I gig, but if it's a busy season at home, I don't gig as much, but I try to keep it healthy, and I don't have. I think back when we were in the band, it was like, oh, you got to go, you got to chase that radio single, you got this opportunity, you got to go tonight, right? And it was like I got to leave everything and just go tonight. Like it was always like you got to go, like kind of, and it was
hurry up and wait, and
it was on other
stuff.
people's terms, and I think I love the fact that I can just still play music and write songs that which is cool to hear that songs like words still like reach people and even if it's a couple people. So
Mike, we're really excited. We're running out of time here, so we're gonna have to wrap it up. But really excited that you have new material in the works, and
awesome.
Thanks, guys.
we're gonna have this guy back on the show, obviously, because it's gonna be it's dad hangs.
Short.
Come on,
it's too short.
I'm sorry I wasn't funnier. I had some dad jokes I was looking up before I came. But
no, that's for that's for podcast 2, the sequel.
Last question that I have for you. Yeah. You're not vegan yet, right?
Not vegan yet.
Perfect.
Yeah. We'll go for steak.
He said yet.
Actually, when I was at Ben's studio, though, he made me a vegan meal. It was delicious. Yeah. So he slowly turned me that way.
Yeah,
I do what I can.
Nah, that's awesome. That's awesome.
Amazing.
Okay, we're here.
Yeah.
Should we play another song or just to finalize?
Do we have time for another song?
Do we have? No? It's up to you.
Yeah, we could maybe do a short one.
Short one?
Okay, yeah.
Okay. Verse and a chorus?
Give us a verse and a chorus, Mike.
Words too.
Sure. Okay, I'll do words for you. There we go. We'll do words. We'll do words. All right. So here you go. When the words get in your ear, don't tell me, dear, just let it go. When the words, they don't make no sense, they don't bring you diamonds, they don't mend your head. Words can sing your song, love, it won't take long, whatever you do. When the words, they don't mean a thing, but your diamond ring is covered in it. And you say, hey, it's enough grace here to amend your faults, to demand your ear. And you say, hey, love, is it just enough time just to walk this line, whatever you do? Yeah, I will be there for you. Yeah, I will be there for you. Yeah, I will be there for you. Yeah. There you go.
Great song. Man.
Yeah,
Great
thanks, man.
song.
Thanks.
Oh,
There we go. All right, guys. That's it. We're done.
Thanks, Mike.
Thanks
Thanks,
for having
Mike,
me,
for
guys.
coming.
Yeah, thank you.
so nice. Check out
Thanks.
MT Walker. He has some amazing music out and more awesome stuff to come.
More to
So
come. Yeah. Thanks,
Good
guys.
stuff, man. Thank you so much.
Thank you.